Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Cold Steel. We just left the settlement because we have one more task we need to do this morning. And that is going back to... back to the gates and of course talk to everyone, especially Vander. And of course see which monster we need to make sure is being exterminated. And after that we can then go back to the settlement for a really nice lunch. So I say let's not keep them waiting and rush over back to the gates. And running this hard with the horse. It is really not that far, is it? Because it's a wide open expanse. And just being able to rush with your horse through it makes you seem so much smaller, doesn't it? Still looks great though. Alright. And of course, what we all wondered, at least I am, is what type of big event is going to happen here that we're going to be suddenly part of.
Here we are.
Let's go meet with the Lieutenant General.
Yeah, because it does seem like every field study we go, there's always something that we need to discover, something we need to deal with as a test to how we handle things. And by the way, that was not how you need to handle things, not to cut them down with a sword. Oh, allow me to welcome you to Zender Gate. Although, seeing as how you all passed through here yesterday, I can probably skip the introductions? Yeah? Lieutenant General Vander is currently inside, so if you have business with him, use the door at the top of the stairs. The North Highlands are nice and peaceful. It's not so bad being stationed in an area where you don't need to worry about having to actually fight. We owe the people of the North a lot for remaining on the friendly terms with us too. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure they deliver food packages to this location as well. Lucky dogs. Alright. Ooh, this reminds me of the beginning of the game. It was the same type of structure. I'm sure it wasn't actually here, but it does seem to be constructed in the same way. Welcome to Zender Gate. My name is Ogrim, and I'm in charge of who can and can't pass through here. You're not to enter any classified areas without my permission. Understood? Yes, sir. Well said. You'll find the mess hall in the right wing and the barracks to the left. Lieutenant General Vander's office can be found within the left wing too. I recommend paying him a visit. Yeah, and left or right, it doesn't really matter, cause I'm pretty sure the exterminated monster is gonna be somewhere on the field and not in this base itself. Because if it's in this base, the soldiers will have failed quite miserably at their jobs. Oh, the mechanics here are responsible for Zender Gate's maintenance. We work for the military, but we don't do anything of the actual fighting, obviously. Lieutenant General Vander asked us to take care of anything you guys might want, so come for us for your weapon-related needs. Can we upgrade them more? Like 2-level upgrade. Ooh, an actual shop. Interesting. Thankfully, these are not better. Else I would have had to make my mind up whether or not to buy it. Look, we're good on the food stuff. Revise is still above 10. This as well. EP charge are starting to make their appearance, and celestial bombs can just be bought. That is something that's very good to know. It's expensive, of course, but the fact that we can buy it in case we are in another, let's say, dangerous situation, just like we were in the old schoolhouse. Maybe I should use the celestial bomb since we can actually buy, because I don't think in Trails in the Sky we could actually buy these. I think we could get them, but not in an easy way. That's good, because 5000 HP, that's enough to last you through the round if the enemy starts to attack. Alright, everything is still sold out. Good. Don't have any new separate masks, because I didn't fight anything along the way. I did fight a couple of fights in between the episodes just to collect some more, because we still have a few characters not on this team that still need their orbment slots to be opened. So I want to do that on the next field study, or when we're going back into the old schoolhouse. Alright, what else can we do? Mind 2. Does this one have... No, HP 1. No, I don't think this is different. I think it should be the same as in the other location. But I want to buy one of these, because I think one of my people are using it, the one that I want to be able to spam magic with. Ah, if it isn't our visitors from Thors. Welcome to Zendergate, everyone. I see you've already gotten started with your field study. How's that coming along? Well, it's taking some time to get used to the Highlands. Other than that, things are progressing fine. Fortunately, we have Gaius here to guide us. But the mere thought of trying to travel through the Highlands on foot is terrifying. Well, that's exactly the same thought we had all when we first came here. There's a lot of things that you can learn in a vast area like this, though. Try and make the most of your time here. Thank you. We'll do just that. Yeah, cause in an area like this, which is different from anywhere you've been, you learn new skills in order to survive. Mainly, use your damn horses, or car, or orbital bike. The North Highlands aren't an especially important area for the military. While Kelford also has its own base set up here, it's more of a battle of wills than anything else. And you won't run into any soldiers from Kelford as long as you stay in your designated field study area. And just focus on completing your field study. Oh, we will. The one drawback of this place from a military standpoint is that it's beyond peaceful. We have to constantly schedule various training sessions for the soldiers, otherwise they lose their edge. Ah, so you're planning on making them do a climbing marathon to the watchtower this time? Add some traps along the way to make things more intense for them. Yes, sir. A few traps in order to train their men better. There's a part of me that actually likes that, but on the other hand, it's also a bit cruel to your men. But I do get why. Because if there is suddenly a war breaking out, you want your men to be able to defend themselves and the gate. So yeah. I noticed Mayor Lyell and Warrant Officer Samari entering the operations room over there, coffee in hand. Those two really are nuts about their training. Those of us from the 3rd Armored Division are used to it, but I can picture the look of horror on the others' faces already. We're not exactly doing much here though, so it's nice to get some training in every now and then. I want to know what they've got in store for us this time. Lots of booby traps, Hoover. Lots of booby traps. Oh, Toma took me down to the settlement a while back. It was so fun. His mom always cooks the best food, and his little sisters are really cute to boot. He promised to take me back there again, but first I need to figure out how to make Dad stop complaining about me going there. Oh, Toma promised me to take me over to the settlement again one day. I really need to think of a way to get Dad to stop complaining. Ah, is he thinking that his girl might be in trouble from the settlement boys? Always the ever-watchful father. While there may be many famous people within the military, Lieutenant General Vander remains our greatest tactician. His skills allow him to pull through most treacherous of situations while ensuring that his men return home alive. That man has an abominable spirit. Of course, those of us within his division are required to undergo heavy training, just to be able to keep up. Many known of the One-Eyed Zex because of his skill in the Vander School of Swordsmanship. But there's more to him than just that. He also has an indomitable spirit that complements his skill very well. Hey, take a good look at my daughter. She's adorable, right? Any boy even thinks of trying to make a move on her though, he'll have to answer me first. That Toma in particular is really asking for it. She always looks so happy when he invites her out. Maybe my worst fears are true and she really does have feelings for him. Dad, you better not be freaking out the customers again. Anyway, I'm not going to let just anyone have my little girl, got it? Like I said, a protective father, which is in principle not a bad thing, as long as he doesn't go overboard a bit too much. I guess I'll do my part here and pitch in with your field study. Charles and I came up with a recipe for an incredibly delicious pizza during our time here, so you see. It's good that we make it for the nomads from time to time, so here, let me share it with you. Ooh, finally the recipe for crispy pizza. I was wondering when that will come up. I leave Toma in charge of taking goods back to the settlement these days. He's a reliable kid, I'll give him that. But that's not good enough. I won't be handing my little girl over that easy. Just because he helps around and he plays with your daughter doesn't mean she's gonna marry him. Yet. Alright, whole juice special pizza, crispy pizza. We could technically buy this and give it to the maid, right? It's not the way we do things. I know. We'll make it ourselves, but technically we could, right? Right, well, we are here. Do we want to try a few crispy pizzas? Ooh, and the two people that has the best, let's say, feeling with it are both on our team.
Alright, I'll give it a
This
try.
has to be the right combination, right?
This turned out very good.
Or is it? Or do I need to make it with myself?
Let's give this a try. Well, how about that?
Yes, that's the way. We are our own king when it comes to pizza. It just always is that way, of course. Because I love pizza in real life and in the game, apparently. And teriyaki chicken pizza. Oh, I would definitely have that. Right, one more?
Alright, let's get started.
Are you bad enough?
What is this?
Yes, you are. A mirror pizza. I don't even know what you put on there, but I'm thinking glass shards would definitely be part of it. Alright, yes. Look at that. Pizza. Recovers 2400 HP, restores 25 CP, raises defense and speed by 25% for 3 turns. That's actually a really decent pizza. It really is. But it's a lot of ingredients to make, though. That is something to keep in mind, because if we have to make stuff, look like we are getting somewhere. I can already see the bottom of the list. Eventually, when we get to something like the wild mix, I'm sorry, but then with 50 CP instead of EP, of course, and then recovery like 5000. That's the ingredients that we want to make and stock up on. For now, we got some decent things. Nothing too extreme. I think the pizza so far is the best one we've seen, isn't it? Is special pizza the one day seller? Let's have a quick check, because of course my memory doesn't go that far. Yes. Cure stat down 2000 HP. Maybe before we leave we're gonna buy a bunch of special pizza to take with us. Why the hell not? Because everybody likes pizza. But yeah, we're not here for that. We were actually just here to have a quick talk with Vander about the monster. The 3rd Armored Division was stationed here about a year ago. We used to be stationed in the Sutherland province, which meant we were stuck dealing with that incident in Liberal. I prefer it here by far. It's much more peaceful. I still haven't gotten used to the cold though. Yeah, I think it's the incident from Trails in the Sky that he's talking about. The 3rd Armored Division was stationed here about a year ago. We used to be stationed in the Sutherland province. Yes. These doors are all locked. Good day, everyone. This is Lieutenant General Vander's office. You've been granted permission to enter whenever you want. Have you been to the watchtower northeast of here yet? Well, it's stuffed full of soldiers who've been here in the north for ages now. It's a pretty dull place. Seems like everyone runs out of things to discuss when they've been there for long enough. One of my good friends, Zed, has been stuck there for a while. I should bring him a strong drink or something one of these days. Well, we just gave him a care package and we got your booze from him. So I think he's good, at least for a little while now. And he was a decent guy to show us at least some of the views over there. Ah, thank you for coming. Looked like you were able to get a good night's rest after your long journey. Oh yes, we were. Thank you for your concern, sir. And thank you again for preparing those horses for us yesterday. We really appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule for us. Oh no need to thank me. It was the least I could do to welcome Gaius back to his homeland. Ah, thank you very much. I wouldn't have been able to enroll in the academy if not for your recommendation. I am truly grateful. Really? It did seem like the two of you were no strangers. I can hardly imagine the circumstances that would give cause for a nomad to meet an Imperial officer. It does boggle the mind, doesn't it? But actually, I owe a great debt to Gaius. He saved my life. Seriously? We first met around a year ago, back when I took up my post here at Zender Gate. While out on an inspection of the highlands, I found myself surrounded by a pack of wolf-like beasts. Then, out of nowhere, young Gaius comes galloping in, spear in hand, to pull my ass out of the fire. Oh, what a way to meet. It was like a textbook definition of acting without thinking. Oh, no. You should be proud of yourself. There I was, in the defensive, cautiously gauging my best course of action, when Gaius barreled into the fray all alone and fought off a lot of them. And this was a year ago? Back when he was just 16? Unbelievable. That sounds just wild enough to be a true Gaius story. Anyway, that's how the Lieutenant General and I first became acquainted. He's the one who wrote me the recommendation that allowed me to enroll at the academy. I saw a lot of potential in you. Figured to be a shame if you were never given the chance to realize it. I'm glad to see you again, Gaius. As am I. Anyway, let's move along to business. Are you ready for me to explain what I'd like you to do? Oh, ready when you are, sir. It was something about hunting down a dangerous monster that's been sighted around here, right? Ah, indeed. It's a ferocious beast and a dangerous one. I've had reports coming in of people being attacked on their way across the highlands. It does sound like the kind of problem that's best not ignored. Is it possible to send the army after it? My first thought was to do exactly that. Unfortunately, it never stays in one place for too long. As such, we were initially unable to pinpoint a specific location where we could mount an operation against it. When you consider how fast the planes are, hunting a target that constantly moves isn't an easy task. You said initially, though. What does that mean? Sharp thinking, Miss Milstein. Several days ago, we managed to discover at least one of its haunts. And right as I was about to draw up a plan for operation, I was informed you'd be paying a visit. I figured a good battle might just be the right kind of mission for your field study. So that's how it happened. Would you mind telling us where we can find the monster, sir? We've tracked it to a basin that lies east-northeast of Zender Gate. Though it's always on the move, it appears to linger in that area during this time of day. I'd like to ask you to head there right away and exterminate it for us. Understood. Leave everything to us. We won't let you down. Excellent. I'm counting on you then. The basin shouldn't be too far on horseback, so take care. Understood, sir. Alright, we're looking for a basin east-northeast of here. Let's get going then. Yeah, and the easy part is we just have to look on the map and see where the circle is. You'll find the monster in the basin east-northeast of Zender Gate. Although it's usually on the move, our intel suggests that it tends to linger in that area around this time of day. I would ask that you head over there immediately and exterminate it for us. I wish you luck, Gaius. Thank you. We'll make our way over there as soon as possible. Like you know we will. And to be honest, we've done talking here, so we're actually going straight away. So where will that be? And there are still a few chests we need to pick up that I ignored on the way over here. That's because I want to check out the gates and of course picking up the quest. So where is it? It's not at the stone circle, is it? Ah, do we need to track it down ourselves or something? Northeast, so... This is the north. Yeah, this time I've got it down. I got it down. So northeast. That would be somewhere around here, wouldn't it? So I'm thinking right in this alcove maybe? I'm gathering once we get a bit closer that we'll get the notification that we are getting into the same area. But let's make our way over there. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be visually really different from the other monsters here, so it shouldn't be too hard. Yeah. But first, along the way, let's pick up those 2 chests that we can open. And the third one we're going to leave till after the extermination. And the reason for that is none other than the fact that it's a monster chest, so we have to be able to defeat a few monsters in there, and I'd rather have at least 1 S-craft in order to do so. They're all bomb.
Let's get going.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is there one there? Yes, it is. Yes, and this area around the Zender Gate is basically where I've grinded a bit, because the enemies here are not too tough, and after a few levels they're much more than manageable. When I started out I could only get like double advantages, and
a treasure chest.
At this point we can already get like triple, so it's really nice. Chrono Drive with stats. Oh, love it. So I'm gonna change that Chrono Drive that I have for that one, just because of the extra stats. Alright, time to hunt us down some monster. I wonder if it's that purple bull that we saw walking around. Could be. And that other chest that I saw, we're gonna leave that until after we exterminate the monster and brought it back to Zender Gate, because after that we need to get back to the settlement, so we might as well pick up the chest along the way. Unless we've followed it so brilliantly that we still have more than enough CP over in order to do so. Wait, northeast. This is west, this is not east. Yeah. Aha. Yeah, good that you thought about it once again. Because there is one area in that location that comes to mind. And that's where I was thinking, is it... Wait, what's that? Is that it? Yeah. Could be, it's a gigantic fish. Yeah, it is. Oh, because right in the northeast there is a patch that looks different than anywhere else, which is basically like 2 big rocks and a tree right in the middle, which you think is like, at some point we're going to be able to walk through there or something. I thought maybe it was going to be there, but I'll take this too. Alright. Don't think we can advantage it? Nope. I'd say that's the monster we are looking for. The Lieutenant General did say that it was spotted around here, and at this time of day too. Yeah, let's make sure we're fully prepared before we engage it. Understood. We won't let the Lieutenant General down. No. No, not the horse. I don't want the horse to be in danger.
This might actually be a challenge. Good.
It's my turn.
This might be a challenge. Good. Do we? I do want that.
I'll handle this. Arcus, activate. Yeah.
I can do this.
Yo, support. But we got a beautiful set of movement.
Oh no, you don't. Stop right there. Motion range.
And don't worry, we are gonna use an S-Craft, but I wanna raise our stats a little bit. Oh, wait, I forgot, we just learned a new move with uses, which might be even better than what I'm about to do. You know what? I might just leave it at that. This is an area M, and I think it's an L area with Gaius. Okay, that way we have 4 that hasn't been hit as much. And then we can hit dead center on the big fish with Gaius. And then we should have most of them decommissioned.
Flames, gavel on my blade.
Sorry, I should have done it just straight away. And of course, with 2 fights after this, we can have Gaius' CP back to max. It's so easy.
Very well.
Really? Sealed? I can't show you the craft that I've learned. Oh, damn it. Oh, well, we have plenty of other things we can do.
It's my
You
turn.
know what? Let's see what kind of weakness you have. Earth. Do we have some earth magic? No, that's the only one I didn't give her. That's fine. Then we just burn you up a little bit more.
Oh no, you don't. Stop right there. Motion range.
Yeah, I should have realized to watch before I just randomly give him wind, because if he's weak against earth, wind will do shit against him. Yep. See, that is a lesson learned, because this is not a very hard formation, is it? Alright, that's one. Careful.
Alright.
Is it doing it on purpose, so we can't use actual attacks, so we have to use magic, and we might not have the right one to fight against him? Don't worry, we already hit you a lot. Yes, he wins even on 0.
Arcus, activate. Yeah.
My turn.
Both! No crafts, no arts. You're a very cruel fish, aren't you? Well, maybe we should do something about this. There's nothing we can do to do both? Probably. Cure stats down. I think that's it. Is that down? Oh no, abnormal statuses, of course. Or is it stat down?
Right.
Oh, she's critical. Because I could heal everyone a little bit with her, but it would be a waste of the critical she has.
Turn to flames.
All right.
My turn.
Alright, you still have your arts. Demon Scythe.
Arcus, activate. All right.
Unless he discharges and seals him too, but what are the odds of that happening?
That's that. Let's
Yep.
get moving.
Got it. Mistral reached level 3. Aerial, which I have put in there myself, so I can just remove that and put something else in there. ATS when HP is low. And 2 U material and a voice breaker. Don't know what it is, but I like what it's putting out. Because they will basically be like a mute, right? Right, looks like that takes care of our task. Seems so. I hope this will go some way towards repaying the debt that I owe the Lieutenant General. My, how gracious of you. Well, I'm happy for you. Let's return to Zender Gate and report our success to the Lieutenant General. We should. Ah, so you were able to defeat the beast. Excellent work. I really appreciate your assistance. Ah, the winds allowed us to prevail. Hahaha, so it seems. Here's your reward for a job well done. You've earned it. Speedbreaker. Ah. Thank you, sir. I'm always glad to be of service. Even had we not prevailed, the troops here would have soon made short work of that beast. Perhaps so, but I appreciate your assistance nonetheless. Even against the monster, I'd rather avoid deploying soldiers. Mobilizing troops tend to alarm the people. Sure, we may have been able to defeat it, but this was a better outcome for all concerned. I see. That makes sense. He really seems like a skilled leader. I'd heard of One-Eyed Zex and the Vander School of Swordsmanship before, but yeah, it's not hard to tell why he's the celebrated military general. Back when I first met him, he really changed my perspective on the Erebonian military. I can see why now. Regardless, I don't want to take up any more of your time. I'm sure your field study here will be an invaluable experience, and hopefully a memorable one as well. I wish you the best with all your remaining tasks. Thank you, sir. We'll do our best. If you'll excuse us then. Ah, excellent work exterminating that monster. I'm relieved to see that Thors Military Academy is turning out such fine new recruits. It's an honor to hear you say that, sir. We look forward to continuing to work with you during our stay here, General. Ah, likewise. Just be sure to approach the rest of your task with the same level of enthusiasm you've shown here. We shall. And with that, we'll be ever so successful, I'm sure of it. So, we're done here. We might... Can we rest here? They had the barracks in that side, but that was only room towards him. That's the weapon store? Did you have a rest option? You do not. Okay, interesting. Alright, I'm guessing that I just need to help myself. Do some restorative in order to make it back. Alright, so having that done, I think it's time for us to head back to the settlement and grab us some delicious lunch. Because I think it's time for that. Alright, back on the horse.
Let's get going.
Yes, 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 yes. We'll be going. We'll definitely be going. Well, on our way back, we might as well grab this with us. Including the monster.
Now's our chance.
Triple advantage. Ooh, it's been a while since you've been up in front. Yeah, I wanna save the... You know what, no, I'm gonna save the CP. But like I said, I'm here for the monster chest, so the easiest way to deal with that is just to S-craft the hell out of anyone that pops out of it. Even if we wouldn't, I'm sure it's more than doable. But usually it's just one of the stronger enemies, like the Rhino, with a few small ones around it. Just like we had last time with the other one.
It's my turn. Go.
Yeah, and nowadays we get so many unbalanced on the field.
I owe everything to the winds.
Yes, he owes everything to the wind. And we can't interact with this item anymore. Would have been cool if we could just still pick it up.
Oh, a treasure chest.
It is.
If it's a fight they want.
Like I said, it's a Rhino. And now that we know, let's do Noble Command. This is one of the new moves we've gotten in between the episodes. Which is basically strength, art attack and speed up 25%. So it's a really good one.
Now is our chance. Don't let it pass. Right.
So it's basically an improved version of Rean's motivation. So yeah. So that already sets us up for a really nice time.
Oh no, you don't. Stop right there. Motion range. Now.
Okay, let's rush it.
Here we go.
Okay, perfect. One enemy to the side. I have a plan.
All right.
Yes, you get the critical.
I've got you.
We should be able to... Ah, that one guy is not in the ring. Oh well. Perfect. Well, I say perfect, but it's more than that. It's 12,000 damage. That's a hell of a lot.
Okay, it's safe for now.
That was relatively easy.
A matter of course.
I feel like I'm going stronger.
Yes, you are. After every fight. Ooh, Flame Tongue. Another one we have without the extra stats. So we're definitely gonna change it up a little bit more. Alright, let's get back to the settlement. Alright, we're back, and where's our lunch? Are they already started making it? And, of course, the question... No, I think everyone is still standing at the same location. Alright, that is... Wait. Do we still need to go back to Zendergate to reconfirm the quest? Oh, we already did. It went automatically. How could I forget? That's when you get when you try to record an episode in 2 different moments. You forget what you did in the part before. But yes, we already went to General Zach to know that we exterminate the monster. So yeah, we need that lunch. Alright, so I'm guessing we need to go to our father's yurt. I see you finished all of this morning's tasks. Yeah, we hit all the essential ones. Good work, everyone. The same food is already almost ready. Just give it a little more time. Ah, looked like we came back right on time then. Is it luck or intuition? Either way, there's more than enough to go around. I'm sure you must be starving after riding all over the plains all morning. Well, I am pretty hungry. Running can be surprisingly strenuous. It smells wonderful. I think the scent is starting to make me even hungrier. Me too. Hey, no eating before it's done. Anyway, let me thank you for working hard this morning. Take a seat. We'll begin our midday meal in just a minute. Rean and the others sat down and waited for the meal to be served. After eating their fill of warm, fragrant naan bread and savory kebabs, they all washed it down with a cup of Sheeta's finest herbal tea. Ah, that really hit the spot. I still want to eat more, but my stomach is protesting. That naan flatbread you made was real delicious. It tasted so fresh too. I baked it on a kind of collapsible stove. I'm glad you liked it. I thought you see bread like this much in the Empire. Oh, I don't think I could eat another bite. Sheeta's tea was a wonderful finish to the meal too. Yeah, must have been practicing quite a bit while I was been away. Your tea etiquette was perfect as well. I hope you will continue to learn and improve. Oh, thank you. Sheeta got praised by the cool guy. Oh, Lily. It looks like you were able to recover your strength. Hopefully you're about ready to start thinking about the afternoon's tasks. Oh, yes, of course. Shall we get started on clearing up the first then? Oh, you don't need to worry yourself with that. Oh no, it would feel terrible if you had to do it all on your own. Then we should begin. Field study envelope, part 2. Alright, the afternoon tasks. Ooh, 2 optional and just 1 mandatory one. Cameraman Caravan. A visiting photographer of the name by Norton has left for the Northern Highlands unaccompanied. I would like you to go after him and ensure his safety, but first, please visit me at my home, as I have more to tell you. Alright, so Elder Ivan is the last location we're gonna go to. The Wandering Sheeps. The fence in the front of the pasture has been damaged and a number of sheep have gotten loose. Please help me find them. I'll be in the pasture if you need more details. Watari. I would like you to hold a simple lesson for the children of the settlement in order to broaden their horizons. If you're willing to do so, please speak to me outside. Old Lady Jedi. There are only a few, but they all seem pretty challenging. Not to mention tedious. Well, this afternoon I'd like you to turn your attention towards the Northern Highlands. You may need to travel to the south as well though, which will give you a lot of ground to cover. I left some fresh horses near the northern exit, so just head out that way when you're ready to leave. Thank you. Alright everyone, let's do this. We should swing by and visit the Elder first, since he's the client for our only essential quest this afternoon. That seems sensible. Okay, let's pay the Elder a visit. Take care everyone. Yes, and after that wonderful meal, I think I'm gonna leave it here. So next time what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over the entire settlement, probably picking up the 2 non-essential quests in the process. Which one of course is finding the sheep and the other one is teaching the kids a lesson. In a positive way of course. And before we actually leave, we'll go to the Elder as well. To talk about the cameraman, because I assume that we need to go to the location where he went unaccompanied. And when we get there, I'm pretty sure something else is gonna happen than just him finding us there, taking photographs and stuff. I think something might be very interesting. Because I'm wondering if he's going to the Neolithic ruins. If that's the case, we can go with him and learn more about it, because I am extremely intrigued by it, because everywhere around the Northern Highlands there's the element of wind everywhere, even in their religion. And I think it's tied to that ancient civilization as well, so I want to learn more. So yeah, so that's going to be next time. Until then, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and make sure to be back next time as we go help a cameraman take some beautiful pictures. Bye bye.